Hi guys and welcome back to our channel. Today we will be analyzing three top performing cryptocurrencies which are Chainlink, Cosmos and Cardano. We will be reviewing our predictions made in August and in July, and let's see where we might see the three cryptocurrencies over the next weeks and months. Please subscribe to our channel if you want us to keep releasing technical analysis and price predictions for free. Also like our videos and leave a comment. Let's start our analysis with the Chainlink on a 2D, which means every candle is a 2 daily one. In my previous videos, I've been stating that for Chainlink we would have been going through a period of retrace till at least the area between 8 and 10 US dollar. So there are three videos where you can verify my predictions made when Chainlink was hitting the 20 US dollar threshold. I've been clearly stating that I was expecting a retrace till 8 between 8 and 10 US dollars. I received some comments, some skeptical comments, where someone was stating that it was impossible to see Chainlink hitting the 10 US dollar threshold. Actually, that happened, and exactly it happened to hit 9.50 US dollars. So, in other words, I was right, but the point is not here to be right, while to understand where Chainlink might move over the next weeks and months. So what do we see here? We see a reversal pinball, as you can see here. The bearish forces try to push down Chainlink. The 10 US dollar threshold was able to reject the downward force, and right now we are experiencing a movement up. But most importantly, we see free increase in terms of volumes, which means a new point of control in association with the long white candle. Now, if we analyze the MACD is still in the positive area, which means the derivative is positive. And as you can see here, in terms of histogram, the new histogram are lower than the previous one, which is a positive signal. Also, the two curves are too far from each other, which means we should be expecting tightening up between them. But the very important factor here is the increase in terms of volumes. Also here with the reversal pinball, statistically speaking, has a 80% of probability to verify itself, which means we should be expecting movement up. Now, I do believe Chainlink is going to move up over the next weeks again. So, as I was expecting, that was just a retrace from a very strong uptrend. The uptrend is not over yet at all. I've been calculating the cycles, and I've been stating several times over my previous YouTube videos that you can verify that we might, or that we should be inside a very strong bull trend till at least March, April 2021. I was able to verify my idea by studying the Ethereum chart, where it was possible to identify symmetrical cycles, thus believing that we should be expecting a strong run up till March, April 2021. So this one to me was just a retrace from a uptrend, and actually with this reversal pinball we should have confirmation, or we have confirmation that actually we are inside the retrace from an uptrend. So the uptrend should not be over, and do believe it's not over at all. Let's now switch to the weekly chart in order to understand where we might see Chainlink moving over the next week. So these two long black candles actually are healthy black candles, because as you can see here, the chart was too parabolic. I've explained several times that every time we experience an increase in terms of volatility, which means an increase in terms of amplitude, or the difference between the high and the low is much higher if compared with this one, for example, so with the previous candle, we should be expecting a retrace. Now, even in this case, this long black candle is too long, I would say, so we should be expecting a movement up till at least this area between 15 and 16 US dollar. Then we will have to evaluate again the situation. But as you can see here, this long white candle in conjunction with this increasing volumes in conjunction with this long white candle is a very positive signal. Also, the two curves are tightening up. I mean, the two curves for the MACD. So even if the two histogram are getting closer to the zero area, which is not a positive signal, but yet we are still in the positive area. So I do believe we are going for a period at least to for a period of movement up till 15-16 US dollar. From there again some squeezing, and then we should be attacking the 20 US dollar, which is the all-time high for Chainlink. We have to be patient. Obviously, when we experience such a movement like parabolic vertical movement, we have to know that we are going to experience a period of retrace. It happened even here, as you can see here, a longer white candle if compared with the previous one, increase in terms of amplitude, which means the difference between the high and the low, and then we've experienced a retrace, okay, that happened even here. But the most important factor was the break above the 5 US dollar. For sure, that was the absolutely most important factor that we have experienced. So again, now a movement up till this area, 15-16 US dollar, then some squeezing, some sort of retrace, and then we will have to analyze again the MACD to then attack the 20 US dollar threshold. Now let's move on, let's analyze Cosmos on A2D. Same scenario here. Here we have a very strong resistance. We have broken above the horizontal resistance at 5 US dollar. We have retested, like I've been stating several times in my previous videos. So I was right even in this case. Let's analyze this long white candle. My principle is valid, okay? So every time, or 9 times out of 10, we experience an increase in the amplitude, okay? When we experience such a long white candle, or it can be, of course, a black candle, then we experience a retrace, which means actually we have an increase in volatility here where we don't see the envelopes, but most probably if we consider using two envelopes based on the historical volatility, and we have for sure we have gone outside the upper envelope, which actually gave us the idea that we were too far from the average, okay? So we have experienced the retrace. Now, what we should be expecting over the next days? Definitely we're going to retest this area, 7 US dollars. So I do believe we're going to move over the next days till 7 US dollar. Now let's switch to the weekly chart to have a clearer idea. Okay, so as you can see here, 7 US dollar is actually is a threshold that have been tested several times over the previous weeks. So this was a fake breakout, as you can see here, because this was a reversal ball with a long black candle. This is a very bad signal. So I'm not that positive about Cosmos like I'm for Chainlink. So Cosmos definitely have a weaker chart if compared with Chainlink. There are no doubts at all. The MACD is positive, so we might retest again the 7 US dollar. From there, I do believe again a period of squeezing, only when we will be breaking, not with this candle, but with a candle like this one, with a long white candle, with an increase in volumes, only when we will be experiencing a breakup above the 7 US dollar threshold with such a kind of long white candle with an increase, with a huge increase in volumes, then we can definitely project Cosmos till a new area of all-time high, given by the difference between 7 US dollar and the 2 US dollar, which is the horizontal support. In other words, Cosmos is moving inside a huge rectangle, okay, between 2 US dollar and 7 US dollar, which give us 5 US dollar is a difference, which means if we break above the 7 US dollar, we are going directly till 12 US dollar over the next month. So let's see if Cosmos will be able to break above the 7 US dollar, which is the key threshold over the next weeks. So guys, let's sign somewhere in some paper 7 US dollar for Cosmos. Let's see. Cosmos, I do believe it is going to work over the next week, the 7 US dollar, only if we will see breaking 7 US dollar with a very long white candle, then and with an increase, with a huge increase in volumes, then we can project definitely Cosmos till 12 US dollar. Now let's move on and let's analyze Cardano. Here we have a 2D chart. Even in this case, we have experienced an increase in volumes. This chart is a very nice one. The MACD is in the negative area, which is a negative signal, but as you can see, the histogram are getting closer to the zero area, and also the blue curve is tightening up till reaching almost the orange one, which is another positive signal. Yet we want to see the MACD above the zero area, okay, before triggering any kind of long. But most importantly, as I've been warning you when Cardano was around 0.15 US dollar, I was expecting a strong retrace from 0.15 US dollar, where we retrace till 0.09 US dollar. Here, that was my area between 0.08 and 0.09 that I've been stating in my previous videos. I was expecting a retrace, a rebound, which is actually happening right now. So, in other words, this area between 0.08 and 0.09 worked as a strong support area. We have now here two increase in terms of volumes, which is a very positive signal. So where we might see Cardano over the next days, definitely 0.12 US dollar is actually a place, is a threshold that I do believe Cardano is going to work over the next days. Now let's switch to the weekly chart and let's analyze what we can understand from the weekly analysis. As you can see here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 huge increase in terms of volumes, yet the MACD, the blue curve, is below the orange one, but still above the zero area, which is a very positive signal. So what we should be expecting, again, the very first area, the very strong one, the very strong threshold will be 0.20 US dollar. This threshold around 0.15 US dollar was under my target. I've been clearly stating in my previous videos that we were going to retest the 0.15 US dollar, so I was right. And from there, I also added that we're actually going through a period of squeezing with a retrace, which actually happened. As you can see here, these 4 long black candle. Now, what I expect, again, I do believe we are going to somehow move again up to retest the 0.14 US dollar. Only at the break of the 0.14 US dollar, we're going to till 0.20 US dollar, and then the historical 0.40 US dollar. Now, between the three chart, I do prefer definitely Chainlink. To me, is the one which has the greatest chart by definition. By using the mere technical analysis, Chainlink is something really more if compared with Cardano and Atom. Second one is Cardano, and definitely Atom is the third choice. Thank you, guys.